Kyle, what's up, man?
What's going on?
So we are going inside the house to check out a treatment of mold, correct?
Correct.
So what makes you guys different from traditional services like SerPro and we talked a little bit about what makes you guys different. Can you tell me in like a quick sentence, what makes you guys, or a quick paragraph, what makes you guys different?
Sure. Our application process as a whole is totally separate from what you see a lot of other companies use. In tandem with a proprietary blend, we actually use a fogging clouding technique, specifically designed to help treat the tricky areas, the higher areas, or any tight nooks and crannies.
Nice. So what do most remediation companies do?
Well, I can't speak to the fact what other companies do, but more commonly than not, what we hear of is something called almost like a boric acid type treatment. It's a very thick syrup, almost consistency. The only issue with that is it causes rusting and pitting, and you really only see that in industrial capacities.
Cool.
Also, we don't use the fans. Those very large fans, it's just a way to help spread the spores. Unless you're treating a whole home area, we don't occupy that type of method. What we do use and rather employ is dehumidifiers. Something that's specifically to help design to improve the air quality, specifically designed for the square footage.
Okay.
That actually will improve dramatically. With a matter of days, you'll see the humidity will just drop, and in turn, that makes a less conducive environment for mold to grow.
So that makes sense. Like you're taking them, instead of spreading the moisture or spreading the germs throughout the house with the fans, you're reducing the moisture by the dehumidifier.
You got it.
Why doesn't everyone do that?
Well, a lot of companies actually do employ the dehumidifier method. They do it in tandem with their own technique or application.
Got you. So can you take us a little bit to show us what the method looks like?
Come on down, let's check it out.
Excellent.
Where we do the inspection for how we believe the moisture may be coming in, be it a crack in the foundation, the gutters that are clogged and making backfill come through the facade. We even see dryer vents that were not properly ventilated. So essentially you have that warm, moist air being pumped into a conducive environment for it to take off.
So if there were 3 ways that you guys see moisture in basements, what are the 3 most common ways that we find moisture that come into basements?
Crack in the foundation.
Okay.
Poor drainage for your gutters.
Okay.
And more commonly than not, the venting is fairly common, but we actually see cracks in pipes, or there's an issue with plumbing. And over a period of time, you get that drip, drip, drip. And then one day you notice, oh, there's a little tiny dot right there. And then you go to explore, and it's actually a lot more behind the wall.
Wow.
So a simple leak can turn into thousands of dollars in repair and thousands of dollars in treatment.
So the key, number 1, is to know your house. When you see things that are happening, don't ignore them.
Absolutely.
So small leaks can turn into big problems.
Absolutely, and that's why I encourage everyone to come with me when I do my inspection. So, of course, it's always free to take a look, but if I'm not here the other 6 months out of the year, if you see something because of what you did with me, you'll in turn be able to identify, hey, that kind of looks familiar from what Kyle showed me. Maybe I should call him out here to take a look. In turn, we can probe, we can see what type of humidity, residual moisture may be in the area, and in turn, recommend either a treatment or a contractor to possibly do some work if need be.
So how many remediations, just to scope, because you guys are experts, and we know this, so your expertise comes from tons of remediations, right?
Yeah, there is a difference between the literal definition of remediation. That exact definition means to rip, tear, and remove.
Okay.
Mediation, treatment, wipe down, as it's also called, those are different applications.
And that's what you guys do mostly?
We do the treatments.
Okay, treatments. So how many treatments have you done in 2014? Guesstimate.
The better half of 30, actually.
30 treatments?
Yes.
Wow, so your words come from experience.
Yes, it comes from as little of a room to our closet under the stairs to as big as a whole home treatment.
Wow.
More commonly than not, if I'm going to be doing a presentation or so for the real estate capacity, that would be more commonly a whole home treatment, because they had the home inspector come in and notate something. Okay. For condos, apartments, compartmentalized homes, that type of thing, it's usually room by room.
Gotcha.
Or additions.
Gotcha.